Hey guys, welcome to my channel. And today, I will be reading Todoroki X-Trader by Alexander Los Fandoms on Tumblr. So let's get into it. You had befriended Todoroki when you were first year at UA. The friendship didn't begin smoothly, as he had told everyone he had not come to UA to make friends. Despite this, he persisted. He constantly sought out his company, invited him to things you and your friends were doing, and encourage your friends to try and include him in activities they were doing. Though he never expressed this out loud, you could tell he was grateful. He had been caught up in wanting to be a hero, and he forgot he was a teenager still. Though you had to remember he never really had that much of a childhood to start. So, it made sense that he did not realize it was a right to make friends and have fun. You had begun dating him towards the end of your second year. He was more often around you, and had started to even let himself show his affection physically. He held your hand, kept you close when he needed you, and for the most part, did not push you away anymore. However, something happened on the night that you graduated. Everyone was celebrating, but Shoto seemed out of it. He was in deep thought all night, and retired a bit early. You could not help but feel disappointed that he did not stick around, but you allowed him the space he seemed to be needing. And the next morning, he called into his room to talk. The past 3 years have been crazy. I don't think anyone would expect the amount of times villains attacked us, or how many times we're in danger. But it really helped us all grow as heroes. He started. He was sat on his bed, staring at his hands that were folded in his lap. You were standing in front of him. I know. It was wild. He chuckled. Though you're a bit thrown off, Todoroki never seemed to be a type to reminisce. But I can't help but regret something. Shadow continued, still refusing to look at you. Your heart stopped, and you blinked. Surely he did not mean you. Don't get me wrong, Ryan. You have been amazing. I truly do care about you, and I really wish you didn't have to do this. But I feel like there's so much about me that I haven't fully understood yet. I need to know myself before I begin to know someone like I'm trying to know you. You blinked back tears. So, you're breaking up with me? Because you think I've been holding you back? Because no, Shoto, you yelled, causing Shoto to finally look at you. We have been through so much. We have been there for each other. I loved you. And you're going to go off like that because you feel like you don't know who you are? You don't always have to do things alone. But can't you realize that? You always try dealing with your problems alone. You never even tell me what you're thinking about when you feel sad or angry. I just want to be there for you. Please, Shoto. He looked down, shaking his head. I'm not comfortable enough to share my emotions yet. I'm not only hurting myself here, but also you, in this relationship. I'm only doing what I think is best for us, he explained. Then let me help you. Let me guide you through it. Let me be there for you. Why do you always have to be the strong one? Why did you always have to comfort me when I was sad, but never let me do the same? This is just something I need to do for myself. Shoto raised his voice a little bit, standing up. I'm looking at you. He couldn't help but feel his heart break at your face. You were heartbroken. The man you had grown to love was ripping your heart out. 3 years of liking him, thrown out the window, because he could not open up to you yet. I'm the same way, Shoto. I'm not perfect. I still have so many flaws and things to work out. But we can fix them together. Please. Your voice cracked as you pleaded with him, causing his eyes to water. What even made you think about this? He looked down at the floor. heard you talking to your friend from general studies at the graduation, and he was talking about how it seemed like the channel doesn't open up. Everything you said just reminded me of how you don't deserve to be someone like you, and how you deserve so much better. You remember the talk with Hitoshi. He had asked you how your boyfriend was, and after you responded, he talked about how closed off he seemed, and asked if you were okay in this relationship. So you must have heard when I told him I'm the happiest around you, about how I love you more than anything else, faults and all, about how I love you, and no one else. He responded, moving closer to him. Shoto looked at you, sadness in his eyes, before shaking his head. Well, I did. I told Hitoshi about how great my boyfriend is, and how amazing he makes me feel. I told him that I would never want to leave him. You said, bringing your hand up to the right side of his face, caressing it gently. He leaned into it lightly and closed his eyes, and you saw a small tear fall down his cheek, and you immediately reached out to wipe it away. I'm sorry. He spoke up quietly. I don't deserve you. You silenced him with a soft kiss, a few tears rolling down your face. You deserve the world, Shoto. I love you, and I promise I would never leave you. I don't care that you need time to yourself. I don't care that you're not the best at showing your emotions, because it's you I fell in love with. It's you. It has always been you. He pulled you into another kiss, and then pulled you down into the bed, still straddling him. The kiss was not demanding or harsh. It was soft and slow, and he slowly pulled you down, so the two of you were laying down. You rested your head on his chest and fell asleep, listening to the calming sound of his heart beating below your ear. He rested his hands on your head and back, rubbing circles above your spine. He felt his chest warm up and the sensation that you gave him. He always loved the feeling, the knowledge that you cared about him and loved him no matter what.
Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.